My first experience was walking through the door of then a homeless shelter were very humbling and very frightening at the same time because I was a very prideful individual. I had a lot of my own issues, as you know, everybody does coming through the doors. I never pictured myself at any given point being a homeless person.
One of my circumstances was um, I didn't have no other ways to go. I had tore all my bridges down with my family, my marriage. So I found myself sleeping downtown, and I met a gentleman downtown that told me about the city mission.
At first, it was kind of hard because I was in denial for a lot of things, and I didn't really want to face up to them. The reason I came from Crossroads, I was really looking for a place to hide. I didn't have any other place to go. I couldn't go to any family members.
I have sacrificed and put a lot of people through a lot of difficulty and a lot of trials. 2 marriages, 3 children, lost my jobs, lost my home in Garfield Heights. I lost everything, even know what it is to be a man. I just lost my identity of what it is. Alcohol had really run its course in my life. I used to walk by homeless people down in the streets, you know, when I was going to Browns game or Indians games or stuff like that. I said, I'll never become like one of them. Well, never say never, because in the year 2000, that's when everything came, my world as I know it came crashing down around me.
I was homeless, didn't have a job, nowhere to go. I was in the streets, living from day to day, wandering around, and I just came to the point, to the end that I need a place to go.
I was at the city mission. I started working a program. Like I said, when I first came, I wasn't trying to really work a program. But as I stayed here and I started listening to the Christian program that they had, the light bulb came on. And that's when I decided to try to make a change in my life.
Well, the Crossroads program is our program for men, and we have 2 key groups that participate in that program. We have short-term men that come, they're here for just a short period of time, they're looking for emergency shelter, and then we have men that are here for a long-term program.
You know, a man who was going to walk through our door, he's got a crisis in his life, and he's needing some sort of assistance. Well, to start that process off, they can come and stay in our short-term program where they can stay up to 30 days.
We offer them a bed, a place to shower and eat. We offer them the word of Jesus Christ.
We'd like to see them get involved with some volunteer activities, you know, get out and do something, you know, better to help, you know, give back a little bit.
And from that point on, we try to guide them. We try to get with them and reach out to them and let them know what we have to offer here.
So we network with the community, and we network with the different agencies. A lot of them are finding jobs in the community.
Well, on my staff, on security staff, we have 8 security guys. Out of the 8 guys, 6 of us come through the program. They would share their experiences with them, and they would reach out to them to the best of their ability. And we try to put them in so we can get them some kind of grounds to stand on, you know, to help change their life.
We see them move on from here into employment, into housing, perhaps into other programs to learn more and to gain more.
They did give me that hope that had been sapped from me. They gave me a new start, a new lease on life, as they say, but they gave me a perspective from a godly perspective, from a biblical standard, not from man's standard or worldly standards. So my standards were far and few between, and my ideals were warped, but the city mission put me on the right path.
Based over the last 8 years I've been here, I have seen the population change to a lot of young guys, a lot of guys that came in from the long-term prison system.
Our philosophy behind the work that we do here is pretty simple. We're concerned about two primary things. First of all, and initially meeting the basic physical needs of the folks that come here. And then once we do that, we're concerned about ministering to their primary spiritual need. So we're focused on those two things, and that's really what we're committed to doing.
Well, we're looking at the mental, the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional side of everything. And we can provide all that help and hope to them if they want it. It's their choice. We have a lot of networking agencies. We do a lot of resourcing through outside. We have a lot of tools available to them.
Learning how to work the computer, job search, and finding out where was you weak at and where you can be at for now in your skills.
But they have to make the choice to grab hold of those tools and utilize them, not just for the while they're here, but for the rest of their life.
It's really unspeakable about the staff here at Crossroads, because we have a real spiritual-based staff here who would go out of their way to reach to the short-term clients and long-term clients and help them. Because basically, the people who work here have been through our program system.
What I learned the spiritual way, how to be on my own, how to be with God. Because when I came in here, I had no God. So what I could tell somebody is that this program will help you if you give it a chance.
When we reach out with the hand